was talking to my college sweetheart, who on this channel I think is going to go by the name of BDE, which is Best Dick Ever. So maybe, yeah. So when I have BDE, and then I have Mr. Smiley, who always makes me smile, who I talked about in the one video called Good Sex, Good Men, Thank You. Oh, shit. Okay, I don't want to go into too many, so we're going to do those nicknames right now. I'll get the rest of everybody's nicknames together. So I was talking to BDE, Best Dick Ever, and I was talking to him like about why the sex was so good. And the reason why it was so good is 1, because he listened, 2, because he let me do what I want, 3, because he learned my body, 4, because he asked questions, 5, because he did not try to do things in porn or things that he saw in porn and think that that was gonna like blow me away, or like, oh, I'm gonna be dominant, I'm gonna do this, you know, I have my bitch like this. And it's just like, if we're gonna do things that we've seen in porn, allow it to be discussed before we get into the bedroom, so that it's not like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all want to just do whatever, and I hate that shit. Like, I feel like doing whatever to a woman's body is disrespectful. Like, so if you see something you want to try out in porn, it's better to text about it. It's better to call and talk about it. It's better to talk about it before the session starts than to try to just try it. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of the things, even if we did do crazy things or insane things, and most of our stuff was just sporadic. It was just spontaneous. It was never like planned, but we talked about it in between sessions so that when it was spontaneous, it was so good. But he was like, yeah, I just kind of like listened to you. I listened to your body. I got to know your body, and I wanted to please your body. And I wasn't trying to like do things in porn that I'd seen. And so I was like, yes. And he's like, and I wasn't like trying to be like dominant and just like, oh, I want. And I was like, because I was like, why do niggas do this? And he's like, oh, it's that like they seen it in porn and it's like in their mind being dominant. Let me tell you something. I have said this before. And I will say it again. I will scream it from the mountains. If you want to dominate a bitch, you have to be giving pleasure. There is no way to be dominant and not give pleasure. Because for me, dominance is connected to this feeling of I'm in power. I'm in control. I'm empowered. And your power, in my opinion, is directly connected to what you bring to the table. Whether or not you're bringing pleasure. If you're bringing pain, you can think that that's power, but unless that person likes the pain, or unless that person is enslaved to you, truly and genuinely cannot find someone who's going to give them pleasure instead, you have no power. Because if this is a normal relationship, and that woman has the opportunity to be courted and to have sex with other people and she wants pleasure, she desires pleasure, she can receive pleasure, she wants to experience orgasm, she wants to experience good sex. If she has the opportunity to be pleased by other people, male or female, you do not hold power. Whoever gives her her first orgasm, whoever brings pleasure to her body, whoever makes her think that she's gone from this planet to another planet and had to find her way back to Earth because it was that insane, whoever is doing that to her is who holds power. This is just the way it is. When something, like say for instance you have, let me think. Exactly. Say for instance I have my vibrator, right? My vibrator had it for, I only have one vibrator, can't believe it. But I've had 2 yoni eggs, 1 vibrator, and it literally was a sporadic thing. I bought it in Washington, D.C. with one of my sorority sisters. And I don't know if she uses hers, but my vibrator has gotten its fair share of work, okay? However, if my vibrator stopped working, what would I do? I would throw it away. I would recycle it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say, in the same sense of being powerful, if you are not giving pleasure, you don't have any power or purpose in her life, unless you're financing her life. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's either you need to be doing both. But if you're not financing her life, and she's not completely enslaved to you, or she doesn't like pain, or you haven't completely brainwashed her and mind fucked her. But even a good man and some good dick can undo some brainwashing. I'm telling you. It took some niggas to save me from another nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit was bad. And then some other niggas was like, hey. Can I just try? And it was some whack ones. But it was some niggas that was like, oh, this is how you deserve to feel. And those, they have more power. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm looking at you, and you over here, because you've been watching porn. You're like, I'm the shit. I'm fucking her right. And it's like, meanwhile, sweetie pie, nerdy nigga, quiet nigga is over here. You know what I'm saying? But you think you the shit. Y'all better learn how to make a bitch come. Make a bitch come 2020. Make a bitch come. Make a bitch come 2020. Close the orgasm gap 2020. And then you confused. You over here like, how she left me for this nerdy? She left me for this weird ass. And that nigga is the one that is sending her from Earth to Jupiter to Mars to Venus and then back. But you was over there watching the porn. You wasn't asking no questions. You wasn't running no scenarios by me before I got in bed. But you just wanted to do your own fucking thing. And then you wonder why I'm like, deuces. Fellas, I'm going to do a whole video for y'all. But please don't let porn teach you how to fuck. Please let your partner teach you how to fuck them. Please don't let porn teach you how to fuck. Please don't do it. Because let me tell you, the bitches in there are getting paid. Half the bitches don't like that shit. They getting paid. And when you getting paid, you can act like you don't like shit you don't like depending on the check. Depending on the check, you be like, ooh, daddy. No, that shit is whack as fuck. Ooh, daddy. Ooh, depending on the check, you can act like you like some shit you don't like. But if you not cutting a check and you not making a bitch come, deuces, we gotta go. So y'all over here watching porn thinking that that's what these bitches want instead of asking these bitches what they want, and then you confused. Them bitches in the porn are getting paid. They're getting paid. They're getting paid. And when you're getting paid, you can act like you like a nigga. You can act like you like that shit. You can act like you the freakiest bitch in the world because you're getting paid. It's a performance. But if you're not paying a bitch and you just want to go do the shit that you learned from porn, and you think it's all about you and all the rough shit and all the crazy shit and all the wild shit and all of that, and then you wonder why she gonna leave you for Dave. And Dave is quiet. But trust and believe, Dave knows how to make that pussy come. Dave know how to make that pussy come. And you over here trying to be a porn star, but you ain't cutting no motherfucking check. You ain't cutting check. You want to cause my body pain. I know the bitches in the porn, they act like they like it because they're getting paid. But if you fucking a bitch for free and you like her, let her teach you how to fuck her. Because if you just try to fuck her based on porn, she's... And then somebody else who is talking to her and asking her, you know, instead of asking for nudes, they're asking, okay, so like, how do you like it? What makes you come? Oh, okay. What do you want me to do? Instead of asking for nudes, they asking how to please a bitch. And then you trying to figure out, because you was Mr. Porn Star. Beating the pussy up. Beating the pussy up. You was Mr. Porn Star. And Mr. Quiet Man, Mr. Sweet Man, just stole your bitch. And you confused. making it all about him, he made it all about her. And by making it all about her, it's all about him, because he's holding the power of pleasing her. And so when it comes down to where she's going to go to get pleasure, to get rejuvenated, to feel good again, she's going to go to him. And because he learns her body, she's going to be willing to explore more things with him. And because he learns her body, she's going to be more wet. Like, wet when she's with him, because she's going to be so highly aroused because he's going to know how to please her. So then the pussy's going to be even wetter for him. And then, you know, he's going to make her come, so that he's going to get to feel like how the pussy it thrives on the dick. Like, honestly, when the pussy comes, that's usually when niggas lose it, because the pussy just starts, it's just like snapper pussy. Snapper pussy. So, you know, he's going to activate her snapper pussy. And you're going to get the average pussy, because like she's not going to be as aroused with you. So she's going to be at like normal wetness. Because for me, I get really, 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 really wet. But because I get really wet, I could be like barely aroused. And niggas are like, oh, she's ready. And it's like, damn, if you would have learned how to please me, it could have been like, I don't know. It could have been like, what, the Pacific Ocean. But you over here in the river thinking this is the shit. And you don't even know that the shit could have been like the Pacific Ocean had you not been in such a hurry, and had you not been trying to make it so much about being dominant and doing what you seen in porn and being the shit, instead of if you would have just asked some questions and taken your time and listened, it would have been even better. But so then the nerdy guy, the sweet guy who's going to come along and learn how to eat the pussy right, learn how to lick the booty right, he's going to take the time to learn what buttons to push, what nipples to suck, when to suck them, how to suck them. He's going to learn how to push all the right buttons. And then the sex is going to be even greater for him, because she's going to be even more wet, and her vagina is going to be even more responsive to him, and her body's going to be even more responsive to him, and the energy is going to be even more responsive to him. And then it's just insane from there. And then it's just this ping pong of like that good sex nigga that is holding the power and the time. Like the good sex nigga can call at 2-4 o'clock in the morning and it's no problem. When you, and like if you call a bitch, she like, it's late or whatever, your dick is not it for her. Because when you're that nigga and you really have power, you really have power in the bedroom, you can call at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and the bitch will be like, okay, daddy, I'm getting dressed. Let me get a jacket. Okay, I'm coming. But if your dick is not that good and you haven't learned how to please her body, when you call, it's gonna be like, I'm tired, you know, I gotta work in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that bitches don't get tired and bitches don't have to work, but what I'm saying is, because there are some times when the good dick nigga calls and you just too tired, but you wanted that dick and you just couldn't get it. But for me, I'm highly motivated. I like sex. So if my good dick nigga calls, let's get a cup of coffee and get in that motherfucker. Let's go. All right, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. When the one who really is powerful and dominant, when he call you, you be like, I'm so sorry, y'all. It's been good, but I gotta head out. Bye.